Well, my killer app for iOS 10 is definitely Messages, because I love all the new features. Like you, Georgia, I love stickers. I love just, I don't know. I mean, I use Messages to communicate with my friends and family, and it's just fun to have all this stuff. So it's a little bit confusing, but we'll talk about some of these features. Here are some of the messages that Georgia and I, as you see, we've just been.
Are you going to go all the way to Jib Jab? That was scary.
Oh yeah, that's too far back. So
too far back. Okay.
Let's start with just the features that you might have been seeing if you have iOS 10 and suddenly someone sends you messages with lasers or balloons or confetti. So you type a message. And then if you have an iPhone 6s that has 3D Touch, you 3D Touch. But if you don't, you just hold it down, and then you get these features. So let's start with, you can slam, loud, gentle, invisible ink. Slam is, I'll just show you what that looked like. Just loud, just a little bit bigger. Gentle is tiny, if you want to say, hey, Georgia. If I was going to send that to you in the morning, I could just say, hey.
It's just a little hey. It goes back to being a regular size if you're worried about someone that may have a little bit of visual problems, but it starts off tiny.
Right. And I don't know what it's suggesting this flag, which is not the Canadian flag, but maybe the flag of Georgia, actually.
Maybe that must be, yes.
So that's the predictive emoji. So if I wanted to actually talk about Georgia, not Georgia Dow,
right,
then I could do that.
About the place,
Georgia. Then so it's got predictive emoji, which is great. And then invisible ink, which looks like that. And I'll send that. And then if you get a message like that and you're like, what's going on? Is my phone broken? No, you just rub on it. And there it goes, Georgia. Oh, are you going to send me something? I'm waiting.
Oh, oops. I sent it to you. I got too excited.
That happens a lot. You send premature sending. No. Yes, if you send the message, you can't go back and make it invisible. So be careful of your premature sending.
You have to be careful that you make sure that you actually send it in invisible ink. It's not as exciting now, but
I'm gonna rub it away. Hello.
But it's actually really exciting to get one in invisible ink, because you're like, oh, what could this be? No, if you get that during a meeting, probably don't uninvisible it until you're somewhere private.
Exactly. Good point.
Sneak out of the meeting now. Yeah.
And then I promised the lasers. So Georgia sent with lasers. You don't have to write. You can write anything. And then I'll go to the plus sign again. Premature sending. And I hold it down, and then I let go. And so this says send with effect here. So those are the bubble effects. That's what those are called. And then the screen effects are here. So there's balloons, or there's, you slide over. Oh, I skipped confetti. There's confetti. Ooh. Lasers. Fireworks. And there's sound. When you sent it to me, there was sound, but I don't know why I'm not hearing it. But maybe you could send me one and see if the sound comes through. Oh, there we go.
It's interesting that they only have ones that are happy. I'm like, sometimes you want to be like, sad panda. You want something that might be like, not always are you going to want to have one that has a happy interaction with it. I think that, sometimes it's like, oh, I have to stay in work, and you're like, rain is going to fall down, and it's going to be a different experience to that. So I would love to have some different ones to come out, because sad panda with lasers just doesn't work out for me.
That's really true. Yeah, rain would be great. Maybe even like purple rain in honor of Prince. I don't know.
Yeah.
The other thing that I love about the new messages is if you've ever been in a long thread of messages, and especially group messages, and someone says something like important, like, can you lend me $1,000? And then there's like many other questions in between, and one say like, do you want to go to the park tomorrow? And then you say yes. And they think that you meant yes to the can you lend me $1,000, and then it gets really confusing because really you just wanted to go to the park. So now you can go back, and so here's a message I sent to Georgia earlier that she sent to me, and she said okay, and I hold on to that message, and I can heart it, I can thumbs up it, thumbs down it, haha. Like if I didn't know what she was talking about with okay, I can add a question mark, and then that bubble appears there. You also were adding images, you were adding stickers to your messages after the fact too. How did you do that?
So what you do is you go and you press the little side key, and then you press the app symbol, and then you can go through your sticker pack, and you can add the stickers anywhere that you want to, whatever it might be. So you can end up saying, that's awesome, and you can just kind of attach it to where it is, and then suddenly it will appear on the other person's messages. Now, the only thing is that you cannot change where they're located. So, if you attach awesome to the wrong one, you'd have to kind of overwrite it with something with something else to be able to deal with that. But it's kind of fun. You can even start sticker wars. So you have your little, punchy gummy guy, and I could actually overstick you. There we go. And change that to be, instead of your punchy guy, now you're punching my poor little pug. That's not nice, actually. I should He's being punched on. But you can actually have little sticker wars and change what other people are saying if you want as well.
Wait, could I do this to Adele?
You can stick something over Adele.
Okay, so wait, I need more help on this. So I go to my stickers down here.
Yeah.
And then
now
here's
grab
the glass.
A sticker and you're going to drag him.
Oh, I drag it
over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually change Adele. So we have Adele, and I'm going to give her googly eyes.
Oh, okay.
That is funny. And I'm going to take Adele, and I'm going to grab some googly eyes, and then I'm going to... Oh, wait. I have to have it on Adele again. Wait a second. Let me... And now I'm going to put Adele with the... Oh, I missed the... did I get it? Kind of? Okay, well, close. There we go. Sometimes.
Can I move your stickers or not?
That's the only thing, is that you cannot move the stickers or change the ratio or size as of yet, unfortunately. But that's what I'm waiting for. So I can give your guy a different set of glasses. I can make him look different. I can give your guy googly eyes.
I don't know I think I made some words big and they didn't turn out so well. So I'm going to cover that up.
Yeah, you can hide it. You've made a mistake. You can kind of hide them and be able to deal with it. And it's just, I think that for some people, they're like, oh, this is, I would never do this. It's kind of ridiculous. It makes it fun. And it also, the wonderful thing about emoji and giving off different expressions is that this changes everything. It changes the way that we express to each other. And so that's really, fun, because you can show your expression if it actually, you're being sarcastic or funny. Emoji can do that as well.